Hey, what's up with you, man? Flint Town Boy is live and did a live stream in a million gazillion years. 12:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, July the 22nd, 2000 and July the 10th, 2022. How's everybody out there doing? All right, so this show today is I'm real busy, so I don't have time to do a lot of these live streams. I don't make my living on YouTube like a lot of these other lazy ass niggas that don't want to work lazy ass people who don't want to do work a 9 to 5. So I really don't care if my channel monetized or not. I'm not gonna put little code words on my videos. I'm not gonna do stupid shit like that. But the senator, I thought she was a congresswoman. She's a senator. My God, that was twerking. Pull her up right here. Just disgusting, man. Just disgusting. The Crow Show. Okay. All right. So see if anybody in the chat room. No. But anyway, the congresswoman. I am trying to find the video. Should have had all this ready, but bear with me. Hold on. Every time you put in twerking, it's always some black women. My God, just Lord, y'all are pathetic. She won't apologize. You nasty. That little nasty. Black women always got to make themselves the victim. Notice that. This is a tax on my person. Shut up, you disgusting bitch. Put the IG out here. Stop trying to lump us in your bullshit. This had nothing to do with black people. This was your ratchet, black, crusty ass. Because she did have some kind of sore on her ass or whatever. Some kind of crusty looking shit on her ass. So I call her crusty ass. That's what I'm gonna call her Senator Crusty Ass. Boy, that bitch is. That's just that. Oh boy! Wow. She doubled down on that shit, y'all. That bitch doubled down. Crusty ass doubled down on that shit, man. She doubled down on that worthless, trifling ass shit. Which just goes to show you um black women are done. In this climate where you got whore culture running rampant with black women and women in America in general, but specifically black women, who always is the face of whoredom nowadays. You would have thought that she would have been a professional black woman. This bitch would have said, let me not do that. That shit's not a good look. You know, people are basically tired of seeing black women over sexualizing themselves. That shit's whack, man. That shit's not even, it's not even cute no more. It's just, it's disgusting at this point, right? So you would think she would say, well, you know what? Let me not do no dumb shit like that. Let me think twice about doing that. You know, might not want to do that. Might want to do something more constructive and more classy. You know, it's just the same old over sexualization bullshit, man. And then you got these dirtbag divestors who always black man is black man, that black man, black man, black man. And you got black bitches who are senators. That stanky bitch is a senator, man. And she's conducting herself like that. Professional black women uh who work for real estate companies, who are lawyers and doctors, twerking and walking around half naked. This shit's just ridiculous, man. And these women, they don't get it. It's like these bitches don't get it, man. Y'all are not going in a good direction. And it's like you're waiting, like sitting there waiting for the reality to kick in that y'all are in a bad situation, man. I've never in my close to 45 years on this earth. Of course, probably the first 3 to 5, I was too young to know anything. You 3 to 5, 3 and 4 mainly, 2, 3, and 4. You kind of don't remember a lot of stuff. Most people probably their first memory is maybe 3, usually 4 or 5. But before 3, you kind of don't remember for the most part. Some people do. A lot of people don't. And so let's say for my 45, 42 years, at least 42 of my 45 years. I've never, I never, this is like the way women are in this fucked up ass society. We are literally living in a shitty ass, fucked up ass society where certain people get to do whatever the fuck they want and other people don't basically have no rights. You know, we live in a society where white people, women, and gays get to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Can't challenge them, can't say nothing to them. They just do whatever the fuck they want. Nothing said. Whereas in contrast, black males, we got to be punished for what we do wrong. We got to be punished for what everybody else do wrong. We can't have if we can't think for ourselves. Everybody else got to think for us so they can make us uh make themselves feel good because they don't want you to call them out on their bullshit. So white people want to talk for us, want to speak for us, think for us. Black women want to speak for us and think for us because they don't want us talking about how they treat us. So that's why they both want to speak for you, so they can continue to control you. And they know you're going to call them out on their bullshit. So you can't think for yourself. Lord, please don't have any standards. You can't have any standards. That's against the law. You can't have any preferences. That's against the law. I was reading some guy's comment where he was saying that Tariq Nasheed is the same guy who put half-naked black women on his the Mac lessons cover. Oh my God. That's funny. And then he said he promoted dating white women. These pro-black men are disgusting. Like really, y'all niggas are disgusting. And I say pro-black in the sense of these black women worshiping ass niggas. Them pro-blacks, not the pro-blacks that love being black. Let me not get that mixed up because some people be like, well, there's nothing wrong with loving being black and being B1 black first. Those are not the pro-blacks I'm talking about. I'm talking about these pro-blacks who's a pro-black woman first, really. Where they always got all this smoke for black men, but they can't never call this black bitch out for shit. Can't never call this black woman out for anything. And and he was saying, well, you know, in other words, he over sexualized black women. Are you kidding me? I don't want to hear any black male or any black female talk about the over sexualization of black women when black women allow white organizations and white media to over sexualize them. They do it when they running certain shows in Hollywood and TV commercials and stuff. They do it in rap music. Sex. And that's another thing. It's not allowed for black men to express themselves sexually in public. You know, that's shunned upon too. That's shunned on. You're shunned for that too. So, you know, I am quite frankly sick and tired of this fucked up ass, bullshit ass society we're living in. And I quite frankly can't wait until it's destroyed myself. We are literally living in Sodom and Gomorrah all over again. Like I said, where certain groups get to do whatever the fuck they want, and other groups, you know, get to be villainized, blamed, and bashed all day and night. Just look at R. Kelly. Out of all of Me Too, the only two people who got locked up was R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, they had to basically get him with a double jeopardy. Um, they had to use a double jeopardy. They had to use the double jeopardy to actually lock him up, which is illegal. You know, if somebody has basically not been convicted of a crime, you can't go back and retry them of the crime over and over again until you convict them. You can't do that. And so that's why the Supreme Court overruled that verdict. Then on the other hand, R. Kelly gets more time than, was it Weinstein? The lady, not Weinstein. Who was the one? Who's the lady that's locked up now? on Suicide Watch. Epstein, the one that was with Epstein. So Epstein didn't get that much time. The lady that was with him didn't get that much time. But R. Kelly gets 30 years. Deshaun Watson is about to be uh, suspended from the NFL for a whole year, 2 years in a row. He's going to lose 2 years of his career. The first one he chose because he sat out last year. But he going to lose this year without pay because some bitches accused him of sexually assaulting him. After two grand juries, nonetheless, two grand juries said that this man is innocent. But if you go to the comment sections on these videos, everybody done convicted him. Because as a black man, it doesn't matter if the courts do say that you are innocent, you're still guilty in the public opinion as a black man. Just you being a black man makes you guilty of anything you're accused of. This man was acquitted by two grand juries. Two grand juries went through all of the evidence and came back with a verdict that there was nothing there. There was no there. But because he's a black male, it don't fucking matter no more. And everybody who sits up here on these shows and talk never say he was acquitted by two, not one, by two grand juries. They never bring that up. They never bring that up. Who gives a fuck? He's a black man. So what? I'm white and I say so. Just because you was cleared by the grand jury, we gonna send you to a black bitch that we put over in charge of suspending black men, because you know she ain't gonna suspend no fucking white man for domestic violence or sexual assault. The NFL went out and got a bitch and put a bitch over suspending men, as if we don't know that women, white and black, particularly has a bias towards black men. If they can stick it to you, they're gonna stick it to you. All women from all races. What they do is other races of women, not all, but a lot of, they are up under their men in their communities in the power structure, from the power structure aspect. So they can't talk to their men or treat their men any kind of way because their men basically give them all their opportunities, right? So what they tend to do is, you notice, the white feminists, the Latino, the Asian feminists, just like the black feminists, blame black men for everything. They de facto use black men as all men, but they'll never say all men. It's just they specifically cannot stand black men because black men are the most masculine men. And man haters hate masculine men because masculine men ain't gonna put up with their bullshit like these weak, effeminate beta males do. So since they know they can't take it out on their race of men, they'll join in with black women to attack R. Kelly, to attack Bill Cosby. Right on cue, a hunky riding down the street. You heard the car, the raggedy ass car, and the police ain't nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. They race up and down the street all day and night, like it's a racetrack. Police nowhere to be found. That's my point of these hunkies just doing whatever the fuck they want. No consequences, no repercussions. We just do whatever we want. We're hunkies, you know. Uh, so you just heard that. But like I was saying, what was I talking about? R. Kelly. There, see, it's nice days like it is. I like to let a lot of fresh air in, even though I do have the air. Well, what, it's just 77. I don't have the air on today. But even if I do, sometimes if I have my air conditioner, the central air on, I'll open the window because I like to have a lot of fresh air inside my house, even in the wintertime. It gets cold in Michigan, but still I like to let fresh air in because you can breathe better, of course, because it's more oxygen. But two, just fresh air is good for your place. All the stale, dirty old air. It's not good for you. But yeah, it's Bill Cosby and so R. Kelly gets more time than all of those people. Bill Cosby got locked up to the Supreme Court over, I think the Supreme Court of that state, not the main Supreme Court, but the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, I believe, overturned his conviction, which they should have because it was double jeopardy. Um, but the only people who getting locked up from this stuff are black men. A white man ain't been locked up for the Me Too since the Me Too movement been going on. A lot of them lost their jobs. Some of them did, but none of them got locked up. But Bill Cosby and R. Kelly are. Like they said, they're bringing back cases for Bill Cosby and R. Kelly from like 30 years. 30-year-old cases to convict them. 60-year, 50-year-old cases for Bill Cosby, I heard. Like, really. But none of these white guys that was in this Me Too situation, none of them are locked up. None of them are locked up. Just like Ray Rice lost his NFL career because he slapped the shit out of his wife. His wife hit him first. Don't matter who hit who. Fact is, fact of the matter is, Ray Rice hit his wife back. She hit him. He hit her back. He knocked her bitch ass out. They got married. They moved on. And then the NFL just said, fuck it. We're going to make an example out of Ray Rice. And the Ravens let them release them. But the whole league got together and blackballed him where nobody re-signed him. He could get re-signed by a team, but nobody re-signed him because they blackballed him out of the NFL. Then it was Colin Kaepernick who stood up for police brutality, and they tried to say he was disrespecting the flag, and he made it abundantly clear this didn't have nothing to do with the flag or the Star Spangled Banner. Nothing. This was strictly me protesting police brutality. He got blackballed from the league. And I hate to say it because he's so young, but I just, from what I'm hearing, it don't look good for Deshaun Watson because they're talking about after he gets suspended for a year, it's possible he still might not come back then from the way they talking. This is fucking ridiculous. So a bitch or a group of bitches can go out and accuse a black man, because this wouldn't happen to a white man. Do you understand? Do you understand that Chad Wheeler damn near beat his girlfriend to death? That's how he got kicked out of the NFL for life. They ain't gonna let him come back now. But he had to damn near kill a woman and thought he did kill her to get kicked out of the NFL. Meanwhile, Ray Rice, Colin Kaepernick, and probably Deshaun Watson didn't kill or almost killed nobody. And two of them have basically been blackballed from the NFL. And Deshaun Watson is on his way from what I'm hearing. Because just like Ray Rice, Colin Kaepernick could have came back, but nobody wanted to pick him up. If Deshaun Watson gets let go by the Cleveland Browns while he's off, it's a good possibility that no one will pick him up and they'll blackball him. Why is it that only young black male athletes are basically getting blackballed from the NFL, and then you put a black bitch in charge of handing out a verdict to black men. Are you like, you might as well put a fucking white male up there. Putting that bitch up there, you might as well. What's the difference? What's the fucking difference, man? And I don't like how they put that bitch in charge of handing out sentencing for or suspension or punishment, handing out punishment for people who are in domestic violence or sexual assault cases. I don't like how they put a bitch in charge of that. Why would you put a bitch in charge of that, knowing how many of these penis, and she's more than likely a penis envy bitch. These are usually the professional bitches, are penis envy bitches who envy men for having penises. Then you got all these bitches on ESPN on these shows. You got the NFL and NBA with female referees. Now they're trying to get female coaches. Why is it always the sports that's dominated predominantly by black men? Like I heard the Raiders just appointed some black bitch for something. I'm like, why are they getting all these bitches to infiltrate black male dominant sports? You don't see them doing that with Major League Baseball, with the NHL. You don't see them doing that shit. Sports is dominated by white men. You don't see them on their halftime shows with them having a bunch of bitches up there. You don't see them having bitch referees. I don't think it's no woman referee in the NHL or Major League Baseball. Ain't no female coaches. Why is it that only the predominantly black sports, y'all got this bullshit going on where y'all putting these bitches in these leadership positions, and black men, why are you accepting this shit? Y'all still don't understand that they put these bitches over y'all to control y'all? So these bitches can be like their buffer class. They control the bitches and the bitches control you. You know, yeah, so oh my God. Robert Ham was committed to Russell Westbrook. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. Yeah, but it's just it's a fucked up society we living in, man. I can't wait till this bitch is destroyed, man. I can't wait. White dudes, everybody kissing their ass every time they turn around. And these are the ones fucking everybody over. But yet everybody kisses their ass. Everybody hates black men. Shout out to Edward Anderson, who always put that in his titles. Everybody do hate black men. And I'm like, so everybody takes out on us their hatred for white male and the white male patriarchy. So they take it out on black men because they don't openly women from any races don't openly attack Arab, Asian, or white men publicly, but they'll attack black men. They'll go in with black women and attack black men all the time, but they will not attack these other races of men. And even black women don't. Black women don't publicly criticize any other group of men except for their own. You ever notice that? You ever notice that? How black women do not publicly criticize any other race of men but their own. Any other race of men, they're ass kissing and they never have anything to say. But when it comes to black men, though, they can run their mouth all day and night about us. Have so much to say. But when it comes to other groups of men, nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. So yeah, but I just thought crusty ass illustrated to me just how lost the Black American female is, and it's sad because I'm like, in this day and age where you had an over sexualization of Black women, where you have Black women that don't have nothing of substance to add to any man other than their vagina and their ass. Just it's just embarrassing. And I was listening to Angry Man last night, I believe, or I think that show was from Thursday when he was saying that you are a joke as Black women. You're an embarrassment. You're basically a, a useful idiot who have allowed white people to use you to destroy your man, to destroy your children and your community. And you so stupid, you still ain't caught on to what they're doing. And nobody takes you serious. Everybody thinks of you as a fucking joke. You hate yourself, so you hate anything that looks like you. So you constantly help the white power structure destroy the Black community. And then you think like that's some kind of good thing. Like you really feel proud about that. Helping destroy your man and your children. Like, really? You're a fucking dirtbag, scumbag loser. And you just, I mean, and Black women have become so disgusting at this point. Like it's and you're just getting worse. I can't believe that back in the early 2000s, the mid and even the late 2000s, um and not a lot, and not to mention the 90s when you saw this horror culture uh taking root. You were like, okay, Black women are, some Black women are disgusting, but most of them are still cool, but when these ones that's corrupt and into debauchery, when they gonna stop being like that? And over the period of time, it's just gotten a lot worse. And it's like, when is it going to plateau where it can't get any worse, whereas it only can go up from here? Like, are y'all that far gone that y'all just don't want to? Y'all gonna just keep on down this cliff? I mean, literally, when I open up my Twitter, my Instagram, and Facebook, it's just ass, 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 twerking, twerking, twerking. Come to my OnlyFans page. Nasty, stanky, disease infested bitches trying to make money off their nasty ass, stinking ass, and their twat. Shit don't make sense, man. Shit don't make sense. It don't. It don't make sense. I'm like, wow. All day. Matter of fact, let me see. Close. I'm closing down my Facebook right now as we speak. Watch this. Ready to open it back up. Scared to look at this. I'm looking at a young lady right here. Wow. I hope this literally. She said literally. I hope this ain't true. Some nigga from Facebook. You know what? This might not be true. About time you gave me your number. And then she go, yeah, how big is your dick? Damn, you're not gonna ask me about my day? Blah. I hope this. I just put on there. I hope that was a joke. I really do. I hope that bitch. I hope that ain't really no conversation this little yellow, high yellow bitch had with no dude. I really hope not. I really do hope not. Yeah, I really do hope the light bright with the white looking sun. She's a half breed, so I put on there a old comment. It says two old racist white men. Right. Yeah, really. Yeah. You can tell this bitch whitewashed. Yeah, this half breed whitewashed. That's a motherfucker, man. Oh, she work at CSL. That's 2 years ago. I mean, I guess she's still there. That's over 2 years ago. Yeah, really. Yeah, she whitewashed like a motherfucker. Man, this how breed. You got mixed kids and you asking people how big is their dick. Seriously. Seriously. If you don't sit your goofy ass down, is this the fucking loser who she had the kid by? Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. These niggas will just lay up with any white person. These motherfuckers don't be looking like shit. God, this motherfucker is dusty as shit, man. Maybe that's just a friend though. Let's see. This motherfucker for gay rights, for wow. Our people are truly lost. Wow. Our people are lost. This motherfucker don't even. Wow. Our people are lost. Ooh, Lord, we got some sick people in our race. They'll lay up with any white person. As long as that motherfucker got two legs, they'll lay up with them. These motherfuckers look horrible. 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 Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. But she died in 1999. She was born in 45. Oh, okay. A little younger than my grandmother then. About 6 years. Ah, these niggas are lost, man. Black people are lost. It's so many niggas. It's so many niggas ready to go on the plantation, man. These niggas are lost. We are literally living in a generation of coons, man. This world is sickening. I'm sick of racist ass white people. I'm sick of racist ass hunkies. And I'm sick of their fucking coon ass niggas, minions that that's walking around here. I'm sick of both of them. I wish all of them would just fucking die. Bullshit you not, man. We got a lot of broken, defeated ass, coon ass niggas out here, man, who are ready for the plantation. I seen quite a bit of them at the store yesterday. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, yeah. But it's just and I'm lost. I'm at a loss for words, and you guys can tell that. Can't you tell that about me? I'm at a loss for words. I'm having a hard time. I'm just sick of this world, man. We're in a fucked up ass world, man, where fags, hunkies, and bitches are just running around doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Meanwhile, black men, if we sneeze the wrong way, they want to lock us up or crucify us or bash or blame us. Everything in this world is the black male's fault. and we ain't running shit. We don't even run our own communities. That black bitch runs our community. We get blamed for the shit going on in the black community when it's this black bitch being given power by the white elite. It's running this shit. These fucking hunkies that most of these black conservatives lick that lap the ass of. Notice how all these niggas in the manosphere who claim they black conservatives, these niggas don't never have shit to say about white people. How they slurp white ass every chance they get. They'll never call white people out for shit. White people are the most degenerate Neanderthal, cave-dwelling, cave beast acting people on the planet. But you notice these niggas never, these black conservatives never call them out. That's why I rock with the black manosphere, but the black conservatives, when it comes to y'all politics, I don't fuck with y'all on y'all politics. And I ain't no Democratic liberal either, but I ain't no fucking black conservative either. Now, I do make a distinction that most black people are conservative. I will admit that. Saying that most black people are conservative, saying that black people who identify themselves as black conservatives are usually fucking coons. Black hating, white worshiping, white ass licking, nigga coons. So you notice when it comes to that black conservative shit, I never rock with that bullshit. That shit those niggas are a bunch of fucking coons. A bunch of white loving, black hating nigga ass coons. So that's why I don't fuck with them. Don't get it twisted. I don't fuck with their political ideology. I don't. Because they're fucking coons. Everything that's wrong in the world is black people's fault. To let them tell it. White people don't do shit wrong. To let them tell it. Though, if we just get rid of black people, the world will be a better place. That's these black conservatives. Yeah, what is that crust on her ass? What the fuck was that? And who told her to go out there and do that and didn't pay attention to that? You know what, y'all? I'm ready to get on off of here. They did a live in a long time. Still trying to get some co-hosts for you so we can go back and forth for banter. But damn, sound like a damn eagle. But and I'm trying to get one for my podcast too. So hopefully that works out in the near future where I finally get I would like to get another male and a female co-host. So it'll be two males and a female. And we're gonna start doing some shows. It's hard to go recruit people though. I mean, because it's hard because you gotta recruit the person. They gotta have a certain type of personality. You don't want them to agree with everything you say, but you don't want them to be 100% diametrically opposed. Well, that might work. Then you got to get them to logistically, the logistics where we all got to be there at the same time to make the show work. So it's difficult. Then people might start getting jealous. Like one person's blowing up over another person, and it's just a lot of shit can get in the way of doing a real good podcast or YouTube collaboration. We shall see. Because I like to do panels. I would like to do panels too. That's another thing. I would like to do some panels. So I'm going to see if I can get some people to come up on my show and do panels with me. Instead of doing a pre-recorded YouTube video where we all kind of get together or get together on a conference call or whatever, Skype. We can all just do a live stream like this where I have people come up on the panel. So we'll see. There's a lot of people who I wanted to do this didn't want to do it with me. You know, but I hope I can get something cracking, man. Because I ain't never had a panel full of people where we could just throw ideals and thoughts off of each other. That's something I want to do. 1:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, July the 10th, 2022. Flint Town Boy is out. Deuces. Peace.